In the Garden of Eden, you had Adam and Eve, and then, they were naked, and our Creator clothed them with tunics. You see, in Noah's time, he was naked, and his sons were blessed for covering up. At the temple, our Creator gave the priest instructions how to dress, so they didn't reveal their nakedness. The Torah gives us the instructions how to dress, and also in Revelations, as we will see, it gives us instructions how to dress. One of the problems is people aren't reading their scriptures, so they don't know these things. But now I'm here to help tell you this, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy what I'm have to say, right? No, listen, folks, we need to understand you don't have to go dressing up, completely cover yourself in a garbage bag to look decent or be modest. But I'll tell you what, our Creator will probably be more happy if you did compared to the way many people dress today. It's gotten so out of hand. It's a backwards world we live in today. So backwards. A person will go out there today and walk around the nakedness all the time. And then when they die, they're in their coffin fully clothed. It's backwards, folks. We live in a backwards world. We got to do something about this. What we have going on today is the gospel of the oxymoron on the book of hypocrites. And we need to do something about this. Now, it says in the Bible in James 4:17, to know good and not do it, to him it is sin. To know good and not do it, to him it is sin. So after you hear this DVD, you can no longer say, I didn't know that. So we must do something and take this message seriously, because there are consequences for knowing and not doing. Well, as we look at this, we look at as believers that we are supposed to be set apart, and the scriptures in Romans 12:1 says, offer yourselves as a sacrifice, living and set apart for our Creator. This will please him. So what pleases him? When we live set apart. And then in Romans 12:2, it tells us how to do that. It says, do not let yourself be conformed by the standards of this world. So we have to understand this right here, these two verses. And then we need to look at what it says in Ephesians 2:10. In Ephesians 2:10 it says, for we are our Creator's masterpiece, created in a union with Messiah, so we could do the good things that he planned for us to do a long time ago. And those good things are the instructions where he told us how to live our lives and what to do. You understand? When you accept Messiah, something is supposed to change, your heart. You can no longer love the things you once loved, and now you have to hate those things. If you truly accepted them, not just with your lips doing lip service, but with your heart, that's what's going to happen. We need to ask yourself, how do you present yourself each day? In Psalms 18:30, it says, his ways are perfect. All his ways are promised to be true. He's a shield to all of those who look at him for protection. We think about this and just look at the clothes he gave us. The natural fibers and fabrics that he gave us, they protect us. The natural linen, the 100% organic cotton, the 100% hemp. These clothes protect our skins from the dangerous rays of the sun while letting us get the good vitamin D. But when we wear synthetic fibers, that's a different story. We're no longer protected. So not only is he protecting us in our appearance, but also in the fabrics that he's given us. We need to listen to what the scriptures say and listen to what our Creator says and live a natural life and not put on synthetic fabrics because everyone else is doing that. We need to understand this and get this right. But again, as I said, modesty is an issue of the heart. It's not just an issue of, well, I look this way, so now I'm modest. No, it's an issue of the heart, folks. And here's a great example. We look at Esther. In Esther 3:13, it says, when it was her time, each woman to go to the king's palace, she was given a choice of what clothing or jewelry she wanted to take from the harem. Okay, and then in Exodus 3:15 it says, when it was Esther's turn to go to the king, she accepted the advice of Haggai, the eunuch, in charge of the harem, and she asked for nothing but what he suggested, and she was admired by everyone. Listen, what woman do you know in today's world that on the most important night of her life is going to listen to a man on how to dress? You understand the heart of somebody who's truly modest? You know, our Creator puts people in our lives to give us good advice, healthy advice. Men, your wives, your husbands, and these are the people we need to listen to and not get defensive over. No, we can't listen to our unrighteous friends. We have to listen to the people that our Creator put in our lives for a reason. And the Israelites and all the people in Scripture knew the importance of this, and they knew the danger of what happened when men mingled with immoral, immodest women. We look at the example with Balaam and Balak in Numbers 24 and 25, where the Moab women seduced the men of Israel in their appearance. They mingled the seed, and it almost destroyed Israel completely. And this is something that wasn't forgotten. Later on in Acts, when they had the council, they said one of the things we need to stay away from was fornication and mingling watering the seed. So this is something that was remembered and not forgotten, because modesty is that important. And you have no idea, ladies, what it can do to a man when he's around an immoral, immodest woman. So we need not to try to understand the way each other's thinking. We need to help each other, as the scriptures say, to lift each other up.
Come out of the world, oh my people, seek the truth, avoid the evil, learn Yahweh's ways, Torah Life Ministries, come out of the world.